Yo, what's going on out there, fight? Well, it's your boy Money back with another one, man. And we go cook on this boxing today. I say we gonna cook on this boxing today. Manny Pacquiao, they call Errol Spence slow. Fans and their excuses turns Bud Crawford options. Hit that like button, shot come in, family. My brother Omega, always in the building. Jake Kool-Aid, what's going down, fam? Omega, how you feeling, big brody? Oh, good. Gotta cook something to eat. Okay. RDLS, what's going down? What's going down? Putting out a few notifications. Be with y'all boys in a minute. Gravy David, what's going down? Cassandra Mason, what's going down, beautiful? Send out a few notifications. Working behind the scenes today, family. We'll cook behind the scenes. Andrew Charles, what's going down? Beautiful Sheena, what's going down, love? D. Hodges. Yeah, y'all, Manny Pacquiao done came out and said that shit about Spence. Go see if he gonna stand on this shit. I'm coming from one second, y'all. Appreciate y'all for jumping in the building and ride with the boy, man. Mike Moss was going down. Show y'all love Mike Moss. Andrew Charles. Beautiful Shayna. Omega. D. Hodges. Gravy David. Andrew Charles. Beautiful Cassandra. RDLS. Yes, sir, big bro. Marcus Hayes is going down, brother. All right, fam, I'm ready. I'm ready. Should say salute to my brother Davey. Like my say, y'all show love. Oh yeah, that's how LA get down, D Hodges. You feel me? That's how they get down, homie. But they need to go about more than that. They need to go and blow their ass out the water. They ain't number what? A 17-point lead. 18, 17. But yeah, fam, let's get this show started. Manny Pacquiao comes out and called Errol Spence slow, but he also said, he will face Errol Spence. No, he also said he will face Errol Spence. This my thing with Pacquiao. Brought your ass to the fight, right? hoping that Danny Garcia won the fight. You gotta keep it real. Errol Spence wins, call you into the ring, you get the pump faking. Main event Marcus going down, my brother. You get the pump faking, right? Earl say, "Man, you're a legend. You know, I love to fight you. We can make it happen. We can make it happen. We can like motherfucker, do you want to fight him or do you not? Right? John Kramer's going down, bro. I can't call it, man. Chilling. But now, you know, he come out and if I'm not mistaken, he had posted something that Errol Spence and turns Bud Crawford. I can't remember the exact statement that he made, but I remember he had made a tweet and he added both Bud and Earl. But we all know Manny Pacquiao, he got the right to do what he want to do. Right? We was clicking on this earlier. He got the right to do what he want to do. Right? If you want to go fight Conor McGregor, drop that title. Drop the title. Exactly, man. Event. You say Errol Spence got slow. He lost a step because of the car crash. He lost a step because of the car crash, but he come back and beat Danny Garcia ass. But he lost a step. Nonetheless, fam. Nonetheless, he earned the right to do what he wanted to do. You're a legend in the game, right? But if you go fight Conor McGregor, don't be doing all this pump faking. Start calling out Errol Spence's name, talking about he's slow. Start trying to build your fight up and use other people's names to help build it. Jay Finals going down, brother. And don't get me wrong, we know Manny Pacquiao has a fucking big fan base. But at the end of the day, you getting the boxing fans involved when you speak Errol Spence's name because we want to see the fight. You know, I know it's going to be a lot of cats out there that say, oh, man, y'all want to see Pacquiao over Crawford. Oh, y'all don't want the fight. Yep, if he get the Pacquiao fight over Crawford, then that's the fucking fight. Right? But it's looking like this, fam. It's looking like Pacquiao trying to get a fight with Conor McGregor first, and then he want to fight Errol Spence at the end of the year. All right. Conor McGregor has a fight coming up in 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken, in February. Or was it in January? February or January, one of these fucking months. But after that, we see Conor McGregor talking about he want to be a world champion. He want to be a world champion. And not just any world champion. He's talking about he want to be a WBC world champion. So, you know, Mauricio Sudamar licking his chops. He finna come out with some type of fucking belt that's going to benefit Conor McGregor. But they tell Conor McGregor all he has to do is beat one person in the top 10 and he can get a title shot. This motherfucker 0-1, right? 0-1 against Mayweather. Got his ass stopped. But all of a sudden, he supposed to just come in and overjump all these fighters that been putting the goddamn work in to get a goddamn title shot. Like, get the fuck out of here, Mauricio Sudamar. Y'all so fucking greedy, man. So fucking greedy. You just know Conor McGregor got a big-ass fan base, right? And whomever he fight, he can make good money. And y'all want a fucking paycheck. Y'all want a paycheck. But it's not going to happen because Conor McGregor can't beat no motherfucker in the top 10. He's not going to be no real fighter. None. That damn style that he got, that shit is terrible. Seriously, that shit is terrible. I mean, for boxing. You know what I mean? For boxing. It worked for him in the UFC. But over here in this boxing game, you go get your ass fucked up. Because I keep telling people, Floyd Mayweather carried that man. Carried him. You know what I mean? Carried him. And knocked his ass out of the 10 because he knew he can do it. Right? He knew he can do it. So, with him and Manny Pacquiao, don't start screaming Spence's name and all this shit like you fit to fight him. getting people amped up for no fucking reason, and then you turn around and go fight a Conor McGregor, right? Credit, you've been out the ring for almost 2 years, but don't try to psych us out talking about, oh, fighting Conor McGregor is getting you ready for Errol Spence, which we all know that's a goddamn lie. We all know that's a goddamn lie, right? How the fuck is fighting a Conor McGregor non-fighter getting you ready for Errol Spence? That ain't knocking no ring rust off. You gonna knock that motherfucker out in 2 rounds. And I'm standing on that shit. He knocking Conor McGregor out in two fucking rounds. That dude is not gonna make it. You fighting Conor McGregor because you want that Conor McGregor money. But I also think you can make your biggest payday with Errol Spence Jr. Right there in Cowboy Stadium. Both of y'all own fucking records. Feel me? But I'm not gonna knock you if you want to fight Conor McGregor. I'm not gonna knock you if you want to go get the bag. Right? But don't start this Teofimo Lopez shit. Pump faking like you fit a send a contract or tell Al to set the fight up or some shit like that, and you know you're not. Right? You know you're not. So let's not go there, champ. Please, let's not go there. But nonetheless, what you say, Sheena? She's about, damn, I wanted to see Conor to hit the cameras against Floyd. The ref saved his ass, Sheena. You hear me? Because Floyd's gonna do some serious damage to him. Floyd's gonna do some serious damage to that boy. Like, getting punched in boxing is different than getting punched in the MMA. Even though the gloves are smaller, your ass, like, especially coming from Floyd Mayweather, the way he delivers shots, the way boxers deliver shots, period. I ain't just gonna say Floyd Mayweather. Them boys try to put the right turn, the right angles. You know what I mean? So he's gonna get his ass fucked up. And the ref wasn't stupid. He knew it. He knew it. And he saved his ass. Which was probably was in the plan from motherfucking Dana White. Watch Conor closely. If you see him get hurt, just stop the fight. You know what I mean? Just stop the fight so we can save his ass for the UFC. But nonetheless, they talking about, well, Manny Pacquiao. He talking about Errol Spence is slow and he lost a step. So if you really believe that, get your ass in the ring with him. Prove to us that you see what you see because of the car crash. Right? You saying you seen him lose a step, like what? How can you see that in the Danny Garcia fight? That's what I want to know. When he clearly went out there and whooped Danny Garcia as worse than anybody ever whooped him. My bro Key, what's going down, bro? You hit it on the head, Key. Boxers know how to punch correctly. Big difference, a way big difference, bro. Way big difference, bro. Y'all smash that like button, family. Way big difference. Know what the right spots to punch your ass and everything, Key. So, you saying he lost a step, right? He lost a step. Prove it. Prove it. You know, prove it. Let's see if you get your ass in that ring with him. Like Earl said, I ain't trying to hurt that shit. You feel me? I ain't trying to hurt that shit. Man, come and fight me. Come and fight me. I ain't trying to hurt that shit. Conor fuck around and knock out Pac, get in the ring with the big fish, and get the shit beat out of you. Conor ain't got no chance against Pacquiao, bro. None whatsoever. None. None. Not in the boxing ring. Pacquiao gonna be too fast, too awkward, too many angles, and his power is just too much. Like Conor McGregor ain't, you'll see. Let that shit happen. Let that shit happen and watch what happens to that boy. You're not gonna last no 2 rounds, bro. I'm telling you. 3 being generous. Unless Pacquiao get in there and try to carry that man like Floyd did. But that ain't Pacquiao's style. No. But nonetheless, he talking about he slow lost a step. Get in there and prove it, homie. Get in the fucking ring and prove it. Because if he lost a step, that should be right up your alley. That should be right up your alley. You should be ready to come and take them 2 scraps off his ass, take the big bag, make more history, and make motherfuckers say, God damn, Manny Pacquiao a bad motherfucker. That motherfucker whooped Keith Thurman and Errol Spence ass. And Adrian Brown ass over on the PBC side. Don't get no bigger than that. You whoop Adrian Brown, you whoop Keith Thurman, and now you whoop the #1 motherfucking Errol Spence. You feel me? It don't get no better than that. At all. And then you can turn around and go fight Bud Crawford for undisputed and ride on off into the sunset off of 3 big ass paydays. 3 big ass paydays that you was looking for. You feel me? More than enough money to become the president of the Philippines. More than enough money to take care of your peoples, to start a whole lot of business, to buy a whole lot of them little fishing boats you like to buy for them, so they can go fishing to feed their families and things of that nature. Like my dude Keith say, we do salute you for taking care of your people and doing the humanitarian work. EJ, what's going down, bro? You know, you get saluted for that. But at the end of the day, you're not doing enough for our people over this way. You know, so get in the ring with them, help them get a bag, just like they go help you get a bag. All right? But we need you to prove what you're talking about. And I hope you ain't trying to say that as an excuse not to fight him. Oh, he lost a step. I don't think it's really a good fight. I don't think it's very competitive enough. I don't wanna hurt him, and he's a very good fighter. But I know myself and I know my ability, and if he lost a step, then it's no match. Well, get your corny ass in that ring and fight. We ain't trying to hear none of that bullshit. None of that bullshit you're talking about. Because the only thing we gonna say is they excuses, homie. We ain't got time to hear no goddamn excuses. Because we all know that you are holding up the welterweight division. You know what I'm saying? We all know you are holding up the welterweight division. And that's a big fact. That's a big fact. On the mic with Terrence Belly Sr. What's going down, champ? Hey, Terrence Belly, I'm gonna go check out that video with Jane Elliott. That's my girl, man. That's my girl. I love Jane Elliott. You know what I'm saying? I love Jane Elliott. Bruce Goes, what's going down, bro? But yeah, you know what I mean? Prove it to us, dog. Prove it to us. You want Errol Spence? Make some good fucking money. Make some good fucking money, dog. You know what I mean? Cool, she was cooking. Hey, she always cooking, bro. She always cooking. You know what I'm saying? She don't hold shit back. She don't care about your feelings. She gonna call it down the middle. Especially the brown eye, blue eye challenge. Oh, the brown eye, blue eye challenge. Boy, boy, boy. You feel me? But yeah, she a beast. Yeah, fam. Manny Pacquiao. We need to see you get into the ring with Errol Spence, dog. Or vacate that title if you'll go fight Conor McGregor. No. Vacate the title. Let somebody in the welterweight division fight for the motherfucker. Maybe Thurman and Ugas might get the chance to fight for it. You know, maybe Thurman and Ugas. Who knows? Because Ugas got the WBA regular. They'll make him drop that, like they made Lamar Peterson drop the regular to face Errol Spence for a world title. So maybe they'll make him drop that bitch, and then him and Ugas can fight for it. Or maybe they just put it up for Errol Spence or somebody to fight. Who knows? Who knows how WBA gonna work? But don't just sit around and talk this shit and ain't been in the ring since 2019 since you fought Keith Thurman, homie. Know what I'm saying? And I still do think Pacquiao can give all them boys a run for their money. Exactly, Shayna. But I still think he's still a hell of a fighter. He's still a hell of a fighter. You know what I mean? And he got some pop. He can punch. We seen that by putting Keith Thurman down on the cameras. But now it's 2 years later. You know what I'm saying? It's 2 years later. So your ass ain't getting no younger. These boys getting more experience. These boys getting more dangerous. The longer you wait, the dangerous is going to get. I repeat, the longer you wait, the dangerous is going to get. So you need to be trying to think about what you're going to do. Make your mind up. Or your ass go fight Conor. But like we say, Conor got to get past his match coming up. He got to get past his match. And then we'll see what you do. Fucking July the 20th, 2019. You motherfucker, you. You motherfucker. We in 2021. It'll be 2 years by the time you get in that ring. 2 years. He's saying EJ looks slow. He's saying EJ looks slow, but he's 40 plus. I've seen fighters get old in the ring right in front of the camera. Exactly, bro. So my thing is, how long do you plan on waiting? Like, how many fights do you got in you left? How many fights do you got in you, bro? But he know Conor McGregor is a soft touch. He know it. But what he trying to do is, and me and Keith touched on this earlier, right? Because he tried to shit on Floyd Mayweather for facing Conor McGregor. He tried to shit on Floyd Mayweather for facing Conor McGregor. So check this out. Oh, let me throw Errol Spence's name out there, right? Because we know Conor McGregor got his fight coming up. Let me use Errol Spence's name and get this publicity so after the Conor McGregor fight, so people can still think I'm trying to fight in this boxing world, right? So I won't get manipulated, not manipulated, so I won't get criticized, for being a fucking hypocrite. I'm going to still use this young boy name because we know he one of the hottest in the game. I'm going to use his name to Conor McGregor have his fight in 2 weeks. Hopefully he wins, right? Hopefully he wins. That way I can continue to flap under the radar on you motherfuckers. And when he do win, we going to be in talk to make that fight happen. If it ain't already made, only thing Conor got to do is win, right? Only thing Conor got to do is win. That way he don't get no backlash on his name. No backlash on his name. Because, oh, man, he talking about fighting Errol Spence. He talking about fighting Errol Spence. And the boxing media go eat it up. Everybody go eat that shit up. And forget about the Conor McGregor. Oh, yeah, but Conor having a fight. As soon as Conor win, 2 weeks after that, Conor McGregor and Manny Pacquiao agrees on a blockbuster fight in July. Looking at it. Manny will be fired and chopsticks out of Manny will beat fire and chopsticks out of Conor. They better script Manny if he tries that bullshit. Yeah, they said it. The WA said it. Hopefully they stand on their fucking word. That's gonna be the thing. Hopefully they stand on their word. But the WA said it. If you go fight Conor McGregor, you know, you gotta vacate the title. You have to vacate the title. So let's hope that they stand on that shit. Hey Siri, ain't nobody talking to your ass, man. Hopefully they stand on that shit, dog. Yep. If you fight them, they post a script in. But he holding on to the damn title like he want to fight one of these young bulls. The press conference will be asked for Pacquiao. That's what I'm saying, EJ. I said that. I said it's not going to be like a Floyd Mayweather because that's what they banking on. They got to understand, bro. Floyd and Conor, right? Was the hottest in the game. They was the hottest in the game in both of their sports. Everybody know Conor McGregor stole the Floyd Mayweather blueprint to get on in the UFC, trying to be fly fresh and flamboyant and shit like that, talking that shit. You know what I mean? But he bagged it up also. I will get Conor that. He bagged it up. He ain't just talk that shit. The motherfucker even made me buy the pay-per-view with Jose Aldo. That's the only pay-per-view I ever bought in my life for the UFC. Conor McGregor versus Jose Aldo. I think that's his name. You know, and I know the Brazilian because I like them, but that shit had a whole lot of like it was business sense, and it did make sense. It kind of did make sense at that time when Floyd fought Conor, because Floyd just beat Manny Pacquiao. He didn't have nothing else to prove, right? Him and Conor McGregor was going back and forth, talking all that shit. And it made sense. Manny Pacquiao and Conor McGregor do not make sense to me. It don't. Conor gonna be up there cursing while Pacquiao talk about John 3:16. We all can come together and in a biblical Bible and God said we must break bread and God loves everyone and I think we all need to go to church and we all need to pray more and all that shit. We trying to talk about a goddamn fight. We ain't trying to talk about I love the Lord, don't get me wrong, but we ain't trying to talk about God in no damn press conference. Trying to talk about a fight, man. To you, money, and anyone in the chat, which fight makes the most money? Manny versus Conor or Manny versus Spence? I think Manny versus Spence. But Keon gonna cuss me out and say that I don't believe that. You know damn well, you know damn well that Manny Pacquiao and Conor McGregor make more fucking money than Errol Spence and the Conor McGregor money. You full of bullshit right now. You know you lying, and your ass just trying to stand on what you're saying. That's what Keon gonna say to me. But both of them make a lot of money. Both of them make a lot of money. But I think you make more with Spence because of the boxing realm. I just don't think people, like, I believe this. Maybe I'm wrong. I just don't think people go fall for the banana in the tailpipe. You feel me? They know Conor McGregor go get his ass knocked out in 2 rounds. We know this. Like, that's a fact. That's a fact. Like, we know this. And if it ain't 2, he ain't getting past 4. Right? He ain't gonna get past 4. Right? So with Mayweather, like I say, nobody knew what Conor McGregor was gonna look like in the ring, which I knew he wasn't gonna be no goddamn Mayweather. But at the same time, it was like, let's see how he looked. right? Let's see how he's going up against Mayweather. Mayweather about to retire. You know what I'm saying? But with Manny Pacquiao, bro, who's a motherfucking trained killer, who want to go out there and knock your motherfucking head off, you know, he ain't finna let that man get past that. So I'm just saying, like, when people just fall for that shit and just pay their money, okay, just say for instance $99.99, Cassandra, right? $99.99, $100. So do you really want to pay $100 to see this motherfucker get knocked out in 2 rounds? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Come on, man. Now I paid $99.99 for Pacquiao and Spence. I'll pay that. Even though that's too damn much for that fight. But at the same time, it's still, you know, it's a boxing match to where we know it's competitive. We know you ain't just finna knock no Errol Spence ass out. We know Errol Spence just ain't finna knock your ass out. It's competitive. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to go in there with Conor McGregor and charge motherfuckers $99.99, because they gonna try to bust heads. It ain't gonna be no less than $80. It ain't gonna be no less than $80. I promise you that. But they gonna try to push it. They gonna try to push that shit. But I can't go like that. I can't go like that. And I'm saying that now. But when that motherfucker come on, I might press the goddamn button. But right now, come on, man. Shit. Conor probably makes the most money. I mean, that'd probably be somewhere around 50-50. Conor ain't big no more. I don't think he that big no more neither, bro. After that loss, especially as he has been losing in the UFC as well. I just don't want to see Conor versus no one in boxing. Exactly, Cassandra. Exactly. Don't know though because the Dallas Cowboy AT&T is 100,000 fans. Shit. That's why I think it's Errol Spence, bro. Those white people hope Conor was going to beat Floyd. Ain't buying that shit. Man, I'm talking about listen, bro. They was man, they really believe that shit. But not only that though, my bro Omega, them Irish motherfuckers came over here and fucked Vegas up, bro. They fucked Vegas up and ain't nobody go to jail. Them motherfuckers jumping on statues. They was out there doing all type of shit in Vegas, dog. And ain't nobody go to jail. Up in the MGM acting a goddamn fool. You know what I mean? Acting a goddamn fool. But I think he make the most money with Errol Spence. You know, we all know what happened to the last fighter who said Earl lost the step. Or they seen something. I see something. I see something looking at. I see. You know what I'm saying? But he need to get his ass in that ring and fight Errol Spence. He need to get in that ring and fight Errol Spence. We ain't going for the hoop hopping. We ain't going for all the bullshit. You know? Omega say, I was at work that night. The look on white people's faces, priceless. They ain't falling for it again. Nope. What you laughing at, Shannon, baby? But them motherfuckers, they really thought he was gonna beat Floyd. And how Floyd was carrying him in the fight, right? Because I was in the rehab doing therapy, y'all. Right? I was in the rehab doing therapy. We ended up finding the fight on the internet and shit. So we checking it out. I had it was a few Filipinos and they kept coming back and forth and shit. But we sitting up there watching it, and me and my boy, his little fat ass, eat motherfucking grapes and cheese and shit. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Who the fuck eat grape and cheese together? Little fat ass just sitting up there stuffing his mouth. Tomorrow, Trey, you need to try this, man. These cheese and grapes, man, it's shit so good. Man, I try to eat that shit. I spit that shit right back out. I say, man, why the fuck would I even try that nasty ass shit? Cheese, like literally cheese and grapes. I say, boy, this just got to be fat people shit right here. Mac of the South, what's going down? So we was in there and shit. They coming back and forth, back and forth. Yeah, he's gonna lose. I say, man, let me tell y'all, this is not how Floyd Mayweather fight. He do not fight like this. He carrying that man, and I told him up in there, he carrying that man. He ain't gonna make it past 9 rounds. I said he wasn't gonna make it past 9. I think he stopped him in the 10. I say Floyd not gonna let this shit go past 9 rounds. And just like that, Floyd got the walk on his ass. Might be TV, you might be right about making more money fighting Errol Spence, but Pac can't get close to that Errol Spence money fighting Conor, but with less resistance, meaning they use. Oh yeah, I said that. You know, you still can make a hell of a bag, and it's a you know, a less riskier fight. You might take that shit. I'm not knocking. Like I said, I don't got no problem with fighting Conor McGregor. I ain't got no problem. He can do what he want to do. He don't owe us nothing. He did everything in boxing. What else do we got to do to, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to achieve shit else. So you earn the right to fight Conor McGregor if that's what you want to do. But at the same time, let that belt go. You know what I'm saying? Let that belt go. So the boxing, the welterweight division can get back on track and these boys can fight each other because they both waiting for your motherfucking ass. Like I say, that's why neither one is budging or things of that nature. They both waiting for the Manny Pacquiao to pick somebody to fight. You know, so let the belt go if you'll go fight Conor McGregor. And let the motherfucking boxing world continue on. You know? But yeah, them white motherfuckers really thought he was gonna win. Floyd caught his ass and knocked his ass clean out. Right, Shane. I always about they see something. I'm just a little bit better, a little bit. I just feel like I do everything better, a little bit stronger, a little bit faster. He's a good fighter, but I just think I'm just a little bit better. Got his ass in the ring and got whooped from pillar to post. Talking about a little bit better. Pillar to post every damn round. You're a little bit better, all right. A little bit better in taking the ass whooping. That's about it. Because you want a little bit better in that goddamn ring. And I thought Mike Garcia was gonna have a little success in the fight. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm like, shit, it's Mikey Garcia at the end of the day. You know, Mikey, a fearless man in the ring, got a good jab, was very fundamentally sound, good counter punching. Earl showed a whole different Earl that night. Showed a whole different Earl. And Kessler tried to knock that win against Mikey Garcia like Mikey won a bad motherfucker. Like that when Mikey first goddamn lost. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, get y'all ass out of here. Get out of here. All right, get the fuck out of here. And Mikey called out Bud now, which I'm getting to terms Bud Crawford. We're going to talk about that. I'm going to hold on. Stay on a little time schedule. We're going to hold on. But, yeah, Mikey called out Bud ass. So that's another option, homie. But Conor McGregor, Manny Pacquiao, if you motherfuckers go fight, or Manny Pacquiao, Conor McGregor, however they go put that bitch on the poster. You know, Manny Pacquiao, your ass dropped that title. Conor McGregor, you will never be a world champion in boxing. And I mean it. You would never, ever be a world champion in boxing. And we're talking about the real titles. The real titles. Now, Suleiman can put you up in motherfucking UFC, golden belt from the WBC or some shit like that, and can put you up against a UFC fight in the boxing ring, and you might can become a champion in that nature and that right. But you talking about stepping in that ring with a real motherfucking boxer that's been doing this shit since they was a kid, or really been doing boxing and making boxing their number one craft, man, you don't stand a chance. Nigga, you can't even beat Paulie Malignaggi. Not in no boxing ring. You can't even beat Paulie. So we know if you can't beat Paulie, you will never be a world champion. A lot of people, oh, Conor was whooping Paulie ass. Oh, Conor was doing this. He was taking it to Paulie. Man, he was in there trying to rough Paulie the fuck up. That's about it. But you can't do all that shit in a real boxing match. Can't do all over in a real box match. And Paulie might fuck around and stop you. He will. He might fuck around and stop Conor McGregor. So if you can't beat Paulie, homie, you shouldn't be trying to fight no motherfucking Pacquiao and no motherfucking talking about a world title with the WBC. Shit ain't gonna fly. But let's just say Manny Pacquiao do drop his nuts and want to fight Errol Spence. I'ma salute him. No, I'ma salute him. Which you already got my respect anyway because of what he did in boxing. A lot of people wanted to say, his ass a cheater, things like that. I say this: if he cheated, nobody never caught the motherfucker. So, in my right, just me, if a man never been caught for something, I'm not gonna put the jacket on him. You know what I'm saying? We can speculate all we want to. We can look at this point. We can look at that point. That might be true. That might be true. But if the man was never physically caught and served any suspension for that shit, then we can't put that jacket on him. You know what I mean, we can't put that jacket on him. Omega say, I don't know. Paulie got his ass whooped and bare knuckles, my brother, bare knuckles. But if that was the boxing ring, it wasn't gonna happen to him. If you'd have put homie in the ring with Paulie in the boxing match that beat him in bare knuckles, he wouldn't beat Paulie in the boxing ring. I wouldn't be surprised we see Manny fight McGregor first, then hopefully Spence. That's a possibility. It's a possibility. See Manny and Spence down the line in a fall time, but that's if they don't strip the title from him. So that means they're willing to let him keep that title to fight Spence in the fall time. So that means all these motherfuckers in on it. You know what I'm saying? That means they all they ass in on it. It's going down, focus. I think Paulie gets his ass whooped either way. I don't think Conor McGregor beat Paulie, bro. I don't think so. But if Manny does fight Conor first and get stripped of his title, is Manny versus Spence still a big fight? See? See? I still believe it's a big fight because of the Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao don't need a title to make him Manny Pacquiao. You know what I mean? But the thing is about that is, will people get Spence credit for beating Manny Pacquiao if he do get stripped of the title? Because now they'll be saying, well, Manny ain't got the title no more. So why is he focusing on Manny Pacquiao? Oh, you see, he ducking. He just don't want to fight Terrence Crawford. He's just ducking. But Manny Pacquiao's name is still big, still a legend, still bring a big bag. Still big, still a legend, still bring a big bag. Cheating is against God. He's all about God. Bad Tito, where have you been? Where have you been? Go look up when Manny Pacquiao found God and what he used to do before God. So we're not trying to hear that. But like I said, I'm not gonna put the jacket on the man. But everybody has a past, homie. Everybody has a past. What my baby Shane said. Do you think Manny really hurt his shoulder fighting Floyd? Hell nah. Hell nah, Shane. You see the way he was throwing the punch when Floyd was on the rope? When Floyd was on the ropes, that boy was trying to knock Floyd damn head off. Try to knock his head smooth off. Swinging hard in a bitch. That was just an excuse because he couldn't take that loss. I still would like to see Spence versus Thurman if Pacquiao wants McGregor first. Me too, Charles Gray. That's a hell of a fight. A hell of a fight. A hell of a fight. Look at this troll. Floyd fought Andre Berto and not Thurman, but Pac-Man has to fight Spence. Shut the fuck up. Still a big fight, but Spence won all the belts at the same time. Facts. I know what you mean, Sheena, baby. Don't even worry, Queen. You know I got you. I got you. You already know. No one gets credit for fighting a 42-year-old Spence, ducking you till he has to fight Crawford or Crawford loses. This probably H money, y'all. Like, I know niggas, right? I know niggas, right? Niggas be trying to be slick. I know niggas. No one gets credit for fighting a 42-year-old Spence ducking you till he has to fight Crawford or Crawford loses. One of them clowns that come in here under alias and trying to, man, get the fuck out of here. If Pac don't have a belt, don't want to see it. That's what I'm saying, focus. Don't address him, Omega. That's one of them clowns that got a channel, but they want to come in under motherfucking alias because they ain't man enough to stand on their own motherfucking two. The fuck out of here somewhere. I would like to see Spence versus the one. Also, yeah, me too, Cassandra. Focus ball say we can't say Pac-Man cheated with steroids, but we can say his head grew. Everything grew on that motherfucker. Look at the motherfucking calf muscles. Motherfucking calf muscles on that boy. Rob Sportsman Lee was going down, fam. Mike Moss was going down, champ. Shannon said exactly, money. I'm glad Floyd didn't give him a rematch. That line bullshit. That's why Floyd didn't give him a rematch. He said it. He said, you know what, I would have gave him a rematch until he got to hold my shoulder and start making up all them damn excuses. You know what I mean? And not only that, Skip Bayless. Oh my God. Skip Bayless is the biggest sore loser in the world. Not just the city, the world, Craig. That motherfucker really believed Manny Pacquiao. And he fought him with one shoulder. Like, why anybody trying to hear that shit? That motherfucker was on the ropes. Trying to, swinging for the fences. If a man's shoulder was hurt, you ain't gonna be able to throw punches like that, homie. You're not. Not with that velocity on them punches, you're not. You know what I mean? Not with that velocity. All right, let me sip this soda. But like Cassandra say, pop. Bonnie is pop, not soda. I remember the first time I heard somebody talking about pop. Y'all have any pop? I was like, we got any what, Negro? Pop. Like some popcorn? What the fuck you talking about pop? No, man, pop. But if you don't pop your ass away from me, I'll pop you upside your motherfucking head. Talking about some pop. Yeah, but he up there talking about his shoulder was fucked up with his line there. You know it's the same old clowns in here crying over, man. Exactly, Omega. Niggas come in on the alias and shit. Look, Earl said himself he taking the easy route. He waiting until Crawford loses and or gets old. He wait for him to get old, but he 31 and Crawford 33, but he wait for him to get old, huh? They both in their 30s, but he waiting on them to get old, huh? Okay. Okay, you waiting on them to get old, yep. Sure right. TJ Sports, what's going down, fam? Sure right, you waiting on them to get old. Might say, can't take Skip serious. He's a Pac-Man fan. Oh, yeah, I know to the fullest. To the fullest, champ. Sam say, I'm over here getting weak. That's right, it's Pop. Pacquiao gonna say he had a dream again, and this time he losing to Spence. That's what we say in the South is Pop. Y'all say soda. Can y'all move out, pop your ass upside your head? I can't pop Cassandra, but I can pop your ass upside your head. I'm in the South. We say soda. And look, Cassandra. Thank you, everything. Spence 30, my guy. So why Spence openly duck Sturman? Why Spence openly duck Sturman? Man, go play with yourself somewhere, man. Omega said, I call my father Pop. Earl didn't mean he was taking the easy route. He meant smarter route. We already, Sheena. They know that, Sheena. That's their excuse to try to say anything to try to say somebody duck. So we not worrying about that little tactic they trying to play. Niggas are trying to bring that up. Then why would he say he gonna take the easy route and not fight Bud? Why would he say the easy route is why would he say the easy route? You know what I mean? And not fight Bud. But when we say who got the better resume, right? How the fuck you taking the easy route when you got the better resume and fighting the top competition at 147? But it's the easy route. You know what I mean? It's the easy route. You know what I'm saying? And then these niggas, they be coming here trying to prove they right. Spence 30, my guy. So why Spence openly duck Sturman? And I tell him Spence 31 like we don't know our shit. So you caught in your lie right there. All you gotta do is do your fucking research. It's not hard. It's not hard. So now you look like a goddamn fool when you talking about Spence is 30 and Spence is 31, right? Turns Bud Crawford is 33, but he wait for him to get old. He wait for him to get old. The fuck out of here, man. Y'all boys be too easy, dog. Y'all boys be too easy. Too easy. But Spence told Manny Pacquiao nobody care about none of that. Get your bitch ass in the ring and fight. You know what I'm saying? Get your bitch ass in the ring and fight. Motherfucker. Trying to use my name to help build up your goddamn fight or to keep you relevant in the boxing world so people won't talk about your ass for trying to go fight Conor McGregor. You feel me? Like JTT is say, you feel me? That's all they got, Cassandra. Man, folks riding this easy route ish out. Yeah, let them have it because we shut them down every time. We shut them down every time. Where would they? Oh man. Oh, where would they say this and where would they say that? Like, y'all need to get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. Get out of here with the bullshit. This ain't nobody but that faggot ass H Money probably. That's all this is. He's stat pattern. Porter, a football player. Damn near 140 pounder. Kell Brook got his face broken by GGG. And Mikey Garcia is a 135 pounder. Come on, young. Man, like I said, go play with yourself, man. Go jack off somewhere. Find your manhood. Get the fuck out of here. Go find your manhood, man. You Negroes be too easy, dog. Negroes be too easy. They try to discredit so goddamn bad. They try to discredit so bad and still get put in their place. Nah. EJ Bud ain't 140 pounder. Bud is 135 pounder. He's 135 pounder. You feel me? 135 pounder. But Mikey, you know, that's why they too easy, dog. They too easy. Bad Tito say McGregor should be the last fight. I agree. I think McGregor should be the last fight too. Pornhub is open all day, every day. Omega is free. All day, every day. I know that's him, Shayna. That's him because that's the way he talk. Like I know these dudes. I know like when they get to typing, they try to disguise themselves, but they can't help themselves. They can't help themselves. They can't. Exactly, John Blaze. He called out Earl because he saw something and got schooled and looked like a goddamn fool when they gave him the interview. Y'all gonna say Bud was too small with Spence Washington. Now they gonna say he weighed him out. Why he ain't fight him in 2018? Why he ain't fight him in 2019? Motherfucker, he was in a coma in 2019. Get the fuck out of here. They say we got to call it down the middle, but he just came here and discredit the man entire fucking resume. Discredit the man entire resume. He stat. This motherfucker say he stat padded. I ain't never heard this shit in my life. He stat padded. Danny was a 140 pounder. Yet Danny was world champion at 147. Yet Danny fought the shit out of Sean Porter and Keith Thurman, and he could have went either way. But Earl going there and whoop his ass worse than anybody ever whooped him, and now he's a 140 pounder. Mind you, the same Danny Garcia that Bud Crawford wanted to fight, that they tried to lowball and he said fuck him. Kell Brook got his face broken by GGG. Now, Kell Brook was a fucking in his best when he fought Errol Spence, right? He was at home, not just home. He was at home in Brahma Land, baby, with the chocolate brownness, right? I'm going to smash this kid and he's never been on this stage before and all that shit, right? Confident than a motherfucker. Eddie Hearn, I feel like he's a genius. I didn't want to fight for him. I would advise him to move up. But when I look at it, I said, wow, Kel's a genius. He knows exactly what he's doing. I mean, he got everything on his side. So now when Earl going on and whoop his ass, right? When Earl going on and whoop his ass, now he got a broken face from GGG. But you motherfuckers want to get Terrence Bud Crawford the credit for beating him. He beat him faster than Errol Spence. Go suck a dick somewhere. Mikey Garcia, 4-division world champion. 4-division world champion. 4-division world champion. Right? Daring to be great. Then come up from 135. Came up from 140 because he just won the title at 140 when he fought Sergey Lipinets, right? Went down to fight Robert Easton, but then he came back to 147. But nonetheless, he fought at 140, and not he just didn't fight at 140 once. He fought at 140 twice. He fought Adrian Brown at 140. You stupid motherfuckers. You stupid motherfuckers. Right? Dumb, stupid motherfuckers. So how is he a 135 pounder? No. He moved up to 147. He became a 147 pounder. Silly motherfuckers. And not only that, he's still at 147, and he just beat Jesse Vargas at 147. Yeah. Yeah, so try again. Sorry, try again. Try again. Your boy's too easy, man. Your boy's too easy. But yet, Terrence Bud Crawford coming from 135, but he ain't a small fighter. He ain't a small fighter. Cassandra say, I think that's old Bernie the guard dog in disguise. I wish it was Bernie, because I'll give his ass a link, Cassandra. You know I want his ass. I wish it was Bernie. Pretty ridiculous, big bro. Look, check this out, y'all. Everyone knows Spence has trouble with bigger fighters. That's why he didn't fight Thurman or Ugas. Kell Brook was outboxing Spence. Yeah, Kell Brook was outboxing Spence, right? But then what happened? Y'all want to say he was outboxing Spence. But then as soon as Spence started turning his ass up, break the eye socket. Oh, he got his eye broken by Triple G first. Oh, like they want to get Kell all the credit in the world for being in the great shape of his life, going in there and giving Spence, a good scrap. But soon as Spence turned that shit around and beat his ass, here come the excuses. Y'all too easy, bro. Y'all too easy, bro. To be honest, if Terrence Bud Crawford haven't fought anyone, same goes for Errol Spence. So stop the count. Danny trash, Brooke trash, Mikey trash, and if Porter doesn't get knocked down, different outcome. Now, watch this, y'all. If Terrence Bud Crawford haven't fought anyone, same goes for Errol Spence. So stop the count. Now check this, y'all. Amir Khan, we know he done, right? Danny Garcia knocked him the fuck out, right? Jose Benavidez never was a champion. Mean Machine never was a champion. Kell Brook came down, right? Jeff Horn, he won the scrap. I give him credit for Jeff Horn. And I give him credit for fighting who he fought at 147. I don't take nothing away from Terrence Bud Crawford. Get all the credit in the world. Never said he didn't fight anyone. Never said he didn't fight anyone. But you can't say he got the same fucking competition as Errol Spence at 147. So where's the cow? Where is the cow? Where is the cow? Danny, you say Danny trash. How the fuck is Danny trash? And he a 2-division world champion, right? Danny is a 2-division world champion, but now he's trash. You got fighters that never ever will become world champion. Danny is a top 5 welterweight, but now he trash. This ain't me just talking. These are facts. He's a top 5 welterweight, but now he's trash, right? Brook trash, but Brook was the IBF champion, right? The IBF champion, but he trash. Once was the top welterweight. Once was the top welterweight, right? And when Errol Spence fought him, he was the top welterweight, but now he's trash. Mikey trash, but Mikey a 4-division world champion. Only got 1 loss on his record. Big ass fan base, right? Good resume, but now Mikey's trash. And if Porter doesn't get knocked down, different outcome. The scorecards do not say it was if he would never got knocked down. It's a different outcome. Please go back and check the scorecards. Please go back and check the scorecards. And just take the 1 point away from the 10-8 and make it a 10-9 round. Go check the matter of fact. You motherfuckers don't stand a chance, dog. $116 to $111. So what that become? $115 to $111, $115 to $112 for Porter, right? And $114 to $113. Earl took that shit. Took that shit. Took that shit. So miss us with the bullshit, dog. Y'all just want to make excuses. Pure excuses, bro. Terrible. Pure excuses. Oh, they ain't deep. That shit was 8-4. 8-4. 8-4. PGH, what's going down, bro? Anybody that Bud fought who had relevance at 47 was washed up when Bud fought them. So the fanboys need to shut the fuck up. Period. Period, bro. Errol Spence Jr. has only fought popular names. Facts. These bombs won't step in the ring with Bud. Facts. I just want to see them fight. I don't know what you mean by who won't step in the ring with Bud. Who won't step in the ring with Bud? Because last time I checked, Portis is mandatory, right? Portis is the mandatory. They tried to lowball Danny Garcia with $3 million. He wasn't going because he ain't stupid, right? Try to lowball Danny Garcia with $3 million. Keith Thurman came out and said he'll fight. They say Keith only asked for $10 million, but he said he never asked for 10, but they never came back to negotiate with him, right? Errol Spence just offered 60-40. He said no. So if Bud's saying no to 60-40, talking about 50-50, when he don't deserve 50-50, do he really want to fight? If Bob trying to pay motherfucking Sean Porter $1 million, $1 million, a slap in the fucking face, a slap in the face, do you really want to fight? They're trying to get Danny Garcia $3 million, knowing the pay-per-view is going to be worth more than $3 million. Try to lowball them. Do you really want to fight? And they never came back with Keith Thurman with an offer. They never came back. They never tried to counter. Even if he said 10 million, even if he said, let me get 10 million, they never came back and said, well, we're not going to give you 10, but we'll give you this. They just laughed them off and say, get the fuck out of here. They never came back with nothing. See what I'm saying? They ain't got Ugas calling them out, and they ain't got Mikey calling them out. But I heard Mikey say he don't want to fight him until he turns Bud Crawford, so I'm going to leave that one alone. Ohio runs box. What's going down? At Ronald Adams, Pornhub still open if you're tired of arguing for a man. They got women over there, all kind of women too. All kinds. Japanese, Filipinos, if you like Filipinos, Spanish, Asian, whatever you want. Y'all need to go on over there and find your manhood. Because y'all come over here looking stupid as fuck. Ain't making no valid points. And Ronald Adams, he cool. He cool. But you go get this work when you come here saying some bullshit. Ain't nobody safe. That's what the ANSBC stand for. Ain't nobody safe. Especially if you fucking with Monty Brown, homie. You ain't safe at all. At all. At all. Feel me? So I gotta start calling shit down the middle. Y'all like to say that, oh, the people that ride for Errol Spence, they don't like to call it down the middle. They not fair. But we be the ones giving all the fucking credit out, all the credit in the world, just for motherfuckers that ride for Bud to come and just slap you on your shit. Oh, well, he haven't done shit. Oh, he told Bud the easy route. Oh, he ain't trying to fight Bud. He ain't got shit on Bud. Like, come on, man. Cut it out. Bud just go beat his ass. Bud can't wait to get into the ring with him. He go beat his ass. All right, no negotiations at all, Gravy. None. Big facts, Sheena, my love. Big facts. No negotiation at all. None. 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 But they get mad at Danny and say, well, Danny never came back and tried to negotiate. Danny didn't really want to fight because Danny knew he had a Spence fight up his sleeve. And he like, you motherfuckers want to try 3? When I'm about to make about 8 or 9 or 10 over in this motherfucker, y'all want to try to give me 3? Like, what the fuck I look like? You feel me? What the fuck I look like? What Nicki Minaj song say? What I look like, ho? I look like yes, and you look like no, motherfucker. Sit up here and try to lowball me when I got this motherfucker named Al Haymon over in my corner. You feel me? That's what I tell people, dog. Al Haymon teaches his boys the business of boxing. He teaches his boys the business of boxing. Aaron Donald expected to play versus the Packers. Of course he gonna play. That's A motherfucking D. Al Haymon teaches boys the business of boxing. So if you sit down with Al Haymon fighters, you better be talking about the right numbers. You better be talking about the right numbers. Because if they not, kick rocks. Kick rocks. Because you know, Bob ain't trying to pay no motherfucker because Bob say Thurman don't Bud don't do shit to give him no money back. You feel me? You already know, Omega. Bob ain't trying to pay nobody for Thurman, dog. Got dropped and rocked. Got dropped and rocked. But you know what they gonna say, Sheena? He ain't get dropped, he slipped. That wasn't no drop. That wasn't no drop. He slipped. Boy got his ass rocked and dropped. You know, I'll be talking that shit, so. Not just discredit Omega. I'm talking about just downplay that shit. Downplay Errol Spence shit like it ain't nothing. But these motherfuckers will say Mean Machine was tough. Mean Machine would beat anybody over Errol Spence resume. I don't think none of them PBC boys beat Mean Machine. Man, them dudes will beat the fuck out of Mean Machine. Don't get mad because Mean Machine gave Bud as his toughest fight and dropped his ass. Don't get mad. Bud came back and stopped him. Much credit, but don't try to build that man up because he gave Bud a little rough fight. Oh, Mean Machine to beat Porter. Oh, Mean Machine to beat Danny. Nah, Mean Machine to beat your granny. Bud don't want to lose his precious belt. He gonna have to if he get it on with ESJ. All y'all with ranches, I challenge y'all to drop something on the Cash App now. Man, all of them ranches already got that's family. I know, Monty, that question was for the Bud heads and her. Uh-huh. Oh, you talking about why Bud and Keith not fighting? Oh, okay. Yeah, it was wet, Shana. You hear me? Too much water was on the floor. They pouring too much water on their head and shit, so it's bouncing off. Bouncing off. That wasn't no drop. It was a slip. That boy Bernie said he didn't drop him. He ain't drop him, but he buzzed him though. He buzzed him, but he ain't drop him. Well, if that wasn't a drop, I don't know what was. I don't know what was. But y'all know how they gonna fix that? Oh, everybody been dropped before. Them motherfuckers, when boy, when I tell you, boy, people ain't shit. When they was talking about Ryan Garcia getting dropped, that boy put and say a lot of people been dropped. I mean, look, Floyd been dropped. That motherfucker went and found Floyd getting dropped. That boy went and showed Muhammad Ali getting dropped. I'm like, this boy here, boy, that's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, John Kramer, Mean Machine. They gonna just build him up to be the motherfucking Terminator. He the motherfucking best thing smoking now. He better than Danny, a two-division world champion. He better than Sean, a two-time world champion. He better than Thurman, a two-time world champion. He better than Mikey, a four-division world champion. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Guess he better than Lamont Peterson too. Hell yeah, he did, bro. I need to put the replay in boxing too for those type of situations, dog. For those type of situations, they need to put the replay, you know, in boxing. Bernie was smoking crack when he made that claim. Bernie was smoking a lot of shit, bro, because Bernie was on one. That boy say, man, Spence ain't no damn body, man. He ain't did shit. He ain't did shit. He ain't nobody. Yeah, Bud go weak. I can't wait. That's all I can say. Well, when you bring up that 60-40, when you bring up that business, that don't want nothing to do with that business. That business, that don't want nothing to do with it. Motherfuckers deflect real fast. But Bud was undisputed. But Bud the pound for pound. Bud in this third division. None of that shit translate to dollars, y'all. None of it translate to dollars because if it did translate to dollars, when Bud fought Amir Khan, that motherfucker would have been at least 300,000 to 400,000 pay-per-views. Yep. When he fought Amir Khan, it should have been at least 300,000 to 400,000 pay-per-view buys. If all that shit adds up to dollars. But they can't answer those questions. And that's why I'm mad in that debate, y'all. I missed a lot of fucking points. I still cooked his ass, right? I still cooked that ugly motherfucker, right? But I missed a lot of points, fam. And then I got a video coming on him, y'all. I got to be, I'm done. Nope. You keep fucking with Errol Spence, I'm going to fuck with you. If you fuck with Errol Spence, I'm going to fuck with you. You know what I mean? I want y'all to listen to this shit. I want y'all to listen to this shit, fam. Ronald Adams, appreciate the love, man. Appreciate you for the donation, champ. Much love, much appreciated. Thank you for donating, Ronald Adams, but you still gonna get that work, champ. But it's all love, family. And I'm gonna rent you up because you have been here for a couple times and you've been showing love. So now you can't say all the renters if you ain't wrenched up already. So now you part of the family, Ronald Adams, but that don't mean I won't get in your ass, champ. No homo, as they will say. Pause. Pause. Looking ass niggas I heard. The pause boys. I never got that pause shit, right? Like, who, like, motherfucker be no homo. Pause. Like, motherfucker, who thinking of that bullshit? Who thinking of that shit? What I do with it, y'all? Yeah, what did I do? That's BFTB. I think it's BFTB too. BFTB. Video coming on to female pointy ass. Is this it? This fight. Okay, y'all, listen, y'all. Listen to this shit. Like, this dude is so delusional. I never met a delusional person in my life, but this video that I'm about to put out on him, Lord. That's for your man. So what's going down, champ? Listen to this, y'all. Like, man. In this pandemic that we in, everybody who lost someone in this pandemic that we in. My condolences to y'all. But this how bad Terrence Crawford won this fight. Cuz flew down here in a pandemic. In a pandemic. Risking his life where he could have been at the house with his lady and his children. To come get spit in the face of Errol Spence post press conference. I'm not thinking about Terrence Crawford. Do y'all understand the magnitude of how bad this man wants this fight? He doing everything possible, but he's the one who get criticism. And this boy, Shayna, I can send it to you, Shayna. Give me your email or something. Or you can just go on Blood Boxing, Shayna. Blood Boxing. It's on Blood Boxing channel. But check this out, y'all. Now the new narrative is Terrence Bud Crawford flew down to Dallas in a pandemic. In a pandemic. This Negro said he went down in a pandemic. That's how bad he wanted to fight. Motherfucker, you know what I mean? People was in the building for the fight. They would make up anything, bro, to try to say Terrence Bud Crawford wanted to fight. Jashawn Brown, what's going down, bro? DB, what's going down? But check this out, y'all. This boy said he went down in a pandemic. He could have been at home with his ladies, with his kids, but he risked getting sick because he wanted to fight. Man, shut the fuck up, bro. That's some of the most stupidest shit I ever heard in my life. The dumbest shit I ever heard in my life, bro. The dumbest. The dumbest. Right? And then they always try to say, oh, he said he's not worried about Terrence Bud Crawford. Listen, the man has been asked that question 1,000,001 times. He told you motherfuckers, I'm not leaving the division without fighting Terrence Bud Crawford. I want to be undisputed. If Terrence Bud Crawford still got the title the time that they come up and fight, he's going to fight him. But if check this out, family. If I just went through a whole year getting myself back together, right? Got the weight down. No, Shayna, blood boxing, baby, not blue blood, just blood boxing. Blood boxing. The OG blood. Right? So he been keeping the weight down for almost a year. Right? Working your ass off hard. You working your ass off, bro. You feel me? Getting surgery on your mouth. So you focusing on coming back looking good in this fight. Because it's not an easy fight. This is a dangerous fight. Regardless of how good he whooped Danny ass or not. You never know. You know what I mean? So you go through a whole year of that shit. Then you got to come back and go through a whole year of training camp. And you finally get in there. You whoop this man. You defend your 2 world titles. You still a unified world champion. I mean, you not fit to give your spotlight to nobody else. You're not. You're not fit to give your spotlight to nobody else. This is my night to shine. I work my ass off to get right here. I don't have to answer no fucking Terrence Bud Crawford questions. I'm not worrying about Terrence Bud Crawford. Right? That'll happen when it happened. I just had a hell of a night. I want to enjoy this night. I want to go enjoy my kids. I want to go enjoy my ranch, right? Because I got a new ranch. I'm into animals and things of that nature. So I'm going to go sit back, relax, enjoy myself. And then after that, I will talk to my team and we will see what's next. We will see what's next. Floyd said it all the time. Floyd said the same shit all the time. But it is what it is. You know, it is what it is. These boys crazy. These boys crazy. These boys crazy. That man want to enjoy his night. And y'all mad because he don't want to get Bud Crawford his spotlight. And not only that, y'all. Not only that, do y'all remember after ESPN, after Bud Crawford fought and knocked out motherfucking Kell Brook, what did they say? They wanted to fight Manny Pacquiao next. So now that they wanted to fight Manny Pacquiao next, guess what? They left Errol Spence's name out of it. Besides, Bob Arum talking about, you all seen what happened. He will do the same to Errol Spence and Danny Garcia in the same night, quicker than Kell Brook. All that capping ass shit. All that dumbass capping ass shit. But nobody say nothing to Bob Arum, and nobody says nothing to Bud Crawford when they say that shit about Errol Spence. But as soon as you say something about Bud Crawford, or we the haters. Y'all are haters. That's that bias shit. That's why I put up there fans biasness. You know what I mean? The biased fans, bro. The biased fans. Y'all don't never keep that shit trill. Y'all don't keep it trill, bro. Y'all don't keep it trill. Omega say he fell down there like Manny did, hoping Earl was going to lose, then left. Exactly, dog. Who said that? Was that you, Sheena? Was that Sheena or Cassandra? I bust out laughing. I think that was Sheena. Said that boy went there hoping Danny was going to win. Danny lost, he dipped. Say, okay, we'll check blood boxing. Thank you, Mommy and Omega and John Kramer. Yeah. ESJ is turning into the same thing he hated. Keith. Different. Nope, not true. Not true. And I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why he's not turning into no Keith. And Ugly Man wouldn't let me talk over there so I can explain this shit. So the boy kept trying to get me off my rocket and kept trying to skip the subject after subject after subject. This why Errol Spence is not turning into no Keith Thurman. Right, family? This why. When Errol Spence was coming up, he was trying to fight Keith Thurman, Danny Garcia, Sean Porter. They all gave him an ultimatum. Right? He fulfilled all them ultimatums. They still didn't want to fight him. The thing about Keith Thurman is Keith Thurman never mentioned Errol Spence's name saying he wanted to fight. He never said, oh, we can fight then. He said, oh, maybe we can get it in around 2017. Kept switching the script, changing the script, right? What Errol Spence is, Errol Spence just fought Sean Porter. He fought Danny Garcia. Danny Garcia. Fought Mikey Garcia. And he's telling y'all he's going to fight Bud Crawford. He say he only had two people on his list. Manny Pacquiao, Bud Crawford. Manny Pacquiao, Bud Crawford. Manny Pacquiao, Bud Crawford. The man says a 60-40 fight, right? A 60-40 fight. Bud Crawford talking about, no, it's a 50-50 fight or it ain't no fight. It's a 50-50 fight or it ain't no fight, right? So then how's it a 50-50 fight if you're not the one sending the offer? How's it a 50-50 fight and you're not the one sending the offer? Y'all see what I'm saying? Last time I checked, the A side sends the offer. The A side sends the offer. You know? So that's what we know for a fact that Errol Spence is the A side. Bob Arum and Bud Crawford is not offering Spence nothing to fight. They're not offering that man nothing to fight. So now, Errol Spence has built up his resume, built up his name, got the platform, right? Has the platform. That's a fact. He has the platform. Bud will be fighting on his platform. And you telling me he's supposed to get Bud Crawford 50-50? He's supposed to get Bud Crawford 50-50? Most favorite boxers on the Fox Sports mobile app. Errol Spence Jr. number 1. Danny Garcia number 2. Wilder number 3. Tank number 4. Manny Pacquiao number 5. Jamal Cholo number 6. Jamel Cholo number 7. Sean Porter number 8. Keith Thurman number 9. Leo Santa Cruz is number 10. Errol Spence is number 1. Number 1. Right? Now let's go see who's the number one fighter over on the ESPN app and see if Terrence Bud Crawford will be number one. Go check and see if Terrence Bud Crawford the number one fighter on the ESPN app. I bet he won't be. I bet he won't be. But this is the thing. Errol Spence put himself in position to be the A side. And people get pissed off because he put himself, oh, well, he fought this fighter, that fighter, that fighter. That's the only reason why they don't want to let Bud fight them fighters. That's not Errol Spence's fucking problem. That man only control what he control. He can't go in there and say, Danny, fight Bud. Sean, fight Bud. Thurman, fight Bud. No, I'm controlling my lane and what I can control. I'm getting the big fights. I'm doing what I got to do in the big fights, and it's building me the fuck up. You want to know why? Because the manager we have is doing a good fucking job. He's doing great fucking business. Everybody eats, B. Everybody eats, B. But it don't work like that on the top rank side. It don't work like that on the top rank side. You feel me? So when your own promoter come out here and bash your motherfucking ass, your own promoter come out here and bash your motherfucking ass, right? Talking about you can't sell, and he lost so much money on you that he can build a house in the fucking Beverly Hills, right? What is that saying about Terrence Bud business, bro? What is that saying about Terrence Bud Crawford business, bro? It's not on the same level as Errol Spence. It's not, family. It's not. Y'all gotta start accepting that shit. Y'all gotta start telling Bud that shit. Y'all gotta start putting the pressure on Bud. Like I say, for all y'all motherfuckers talking about, Errol Spence ducking Terrence Bud Crawford, all that shit can get settled if Bud just say, I accept the 40%. So if he's really ducking, right? It's like I say is, if he say, okay, I accept the 40%, right? Then the ball go to Errol Spence court. And now all the eyes turn to Errol Spence. But he refused to say he accept the 40%. And you motherfuckers refuse to tell him to accept it. So, man, we know the play, dog. We know the play. If he wanted to fight that bad, why didn't he jump in the ring after EJ whooped Danny? Ain't that what everybody else does? I'm just saying, no, nobody could have jumped in the ring, games. Nobody could have jumped in the ring because it was called the COVID protocol. You feel me? Danny Garcia didn't give an interview inside the ring. He gave his interview outside the ring. Errol Spence didn't give an interview inside the ring. He gave an interview outside the ring. But they don't look at that. They just be running their mouth. Omega say they mad because Bud don't live in Earl head the way Earl lives in Bud head. Big facts. Big facts. Sean Kramer say Ronald Adams, what he turned into, champ, he earned his spot to call shots. Facts. Shannon say, I don't like the way Bud went crazy. Kept punching Kel while he was hurt. Yeah, it was me, Monty. Yeah, I know that was you, Shannon. Talking about that boy Dip. Yeah, I thought it was you, Shannon. I laughed so hard, then thought about it. For real. Boy, for the Manny Pacquiao. A year and a quarter. I don't know if that means Ross Sports for me, bro. Thomas Harris is going down. It's going down, bro. That's a loop, playboy. Keep spending that knowledge, no doubt, John. Appreciate you. Oh yeah, they booed the shit out of Bud ass, didn't they? Booed the shit out of Bud ass. Shane tomorrow. Oh, give me a break, Joey. Who is Joey? Oh, am I missing a joke? Same shit they said to Bud. Get a belt first. TBC get a belt duck season. No, it's not the same shit. You wanna know why? Because they on the PBC side doing their business, just like Bob Arm on the top rank side doing his business. Now let me ask y'all this, fam. Like I had so much shit. Like man, I was doing so much shit on the night of debate, but I should have crushed him, and that shit should have been a KO. You know what I mean? But I think I whooped his ass 9-3. You know what I'm saying? 9-3. He had a little few punches, but 9-3. But They want to say it's the same thing, right? Now, answer this question, y'all. If Bob Arum had all the PBC boys on top rank and Errol Spence was the only one over here on the PBC side, do y'all think Bob Arum would be giving a fuck about giving Errol Spence a fight with Bud Crawford? Or will he be making nothing but in-house fights happen because he got all the guys on his side of the street? Let's be real. Let's be real. Bob Arum is the king of motherfucking rematches, dog. He's the king of rematches. Bob Arum been doing this shit, right? Been doing this shit. Wasn't doing business with Top Rank, with PBC for real. Wasn't doing business with PBC for as the big fights, for as all the big fights, right? So now these boys over here moving this PBC machine, and don't forget Bob tried to sue Al, right? But now these boys over here moving this PBC machine, and that motherfucker is moving, right? It is moving. Now y'all get pissed off because PBC not putting their business on hold to help Bob Arum and turn Bud Crawford out. It don't work like that, champ. It don't work like that. My promoter company ain't giving a fuck about your promoter company, especially if we ain't really in tune like that. Yeah, we might make some little small fights happen. We got some little fighters over here that I want to give an opportunity, right? He giving us little fighters an opportunity, but when it comes to the big shit, they ain't really did no business like that for real, dog. So ain't nobody ducking him, bro. If Bob Arum won't Bud Crawford to fight them PBC boys, tell him to come out his pockets and pay them PBC boys, because them boys are getting paid, whether people want to believe it or not. Whether they want to believe it or not, them boys will tell you every time, don't believe what's on the contract. Don't believe what's on the contract. Don't believe what's on the contract. I don't get it, though. Y'all don't get it, homie. Bo Mac, they down there hating on Bud. They down there hating on Bud, Bo Mac. Big Snack, what's going down, cuz? He said, really, Shayna, was Bud supposed to check on him? You starting to scare me. Was Bud supposed to check on who? You talking about when he was punching Kell Brook? That what you talking about? Well, now, Bud should get another belt. How about that? Plus, EJ is putting asses in the seats. That's the main thing right there, Grady. That's the main thing. Putting asses in the seats. Putting it in the seats. Okay, they haven't set the contract. They haven't set the contract. But is it a 60-40 fight? But when you got Bud talking about no 60-40, only 50-50, right? That's out the horse's mouth. That's out the horse's mouth. So why send a contract if he's talking about only 50-50? He's not agreeing to 40% on fucking camera. So if they send a contract, you think he go sign it? Think he go sign it? That's why when people keep talking about, oh man, they haven't even sent anything yet. They haven't sent anything yet. Well, if the motherfucker talking about, oh, 50-50 or nothing, you can only take a man for his word. All the man got is his balls and his word at the end of the day. At the end of the day, your word mean every fucking thing, dog. So you can only take a man for his word when he say no 50-50, no 60-40. If it ain't 50-50, it ain't no fight. Well, okay then. There you go. If you don't want the 60-40, you talking about 50-50, nobody finna waste their time, bro. Errol Spence is a realist. Let's get that straight. Errol Spence is a realist. He not gonna sit around and dick the people out of thinking something gonna happen and it don't happen. If it's gonna happen, Errol Spence gonna tell you. If it's not gonna happen, he gonna tell you it's not gonna happen. That's one thing I like about the champ. He ain't finna sit around and dick the people with bullshit, dog. You feel me? Can't send a contract without some basis of a percentage. Contracts ain't free. I gotta understand this game. Oh, okay. Yeah, Ross Russell. Hell yeah. A year and some change on it looking ass. You know? Oh hell no, Bob is a greedy bastard. Stupid greedy, Shayna. Stupid greedy. That motherfucker want all the money. Bob don't want to come out his pockets to pay anybody. That's a fact. John Kramer, Bud is worth everything you think he's worth. You neither me can say his value. Okay, you can say we can't say his value, right? But is his business bigger than Errol Spence's business, bro? Like that's what I mean, bro. Why can't we just keep it real, dog? Why can't we just keep it real, bro? That's why I say we will never get nowhere because we can't keep shit real, bro. Now we all seeing what Errol Spence is doing in the sport of boxing. We all seeing the fucking numbers, dog. We all seeing the numbers, right? Like I tell people, okay, Julius Indongo was a unified champion. Julius Indongo was a unified champion. Bud Crawford was a unified champion. They both had two straps. Both had two straps. Why did Bud Crawford get more money than Julius Indongo? Why wasn't it 50-50? Why wasn't that fight 50-50 if Julius Indongo had two straps and Bud Crawford had two straps? Since all these accolades matter and shit like that. You feel me? Why? Why did Bud Crawford get more money? ABN, what's going down, bro? Why did Bud Crawford get more money? Because guess what? He was the bigger name, and he put more asses in the seats than Julius Indongo. I mean, am I right or am I right, family? I mean, am I right or am I right, family? He was the bigger name, and he put more asses in the seats than Julius Indongo, so he deserved the largest share of the money. Now, when Errol Spence become the bigger name and put more asses in the seats against Bud Crawford, it's supposed to be a 50-50 fight. Shit too easy, man. If Bud really wants Earl so bad, then 60-40 is a great deal. We all know this. That's why you don't see Earl crying about the fight. He know Bud just talking. And that's why Errol Spence is exploring his options, going to Canelo fights, because that's another big ass fight, a more dangerous fight that turns Bud Crawford. And he talking about Ugas, you know what I'm saying? Because he feel like some bullshit gonna happen. And Ronald Adams, yeah, but when it comes to the business of boxing, ain't worth that much, champ. You feel me? He ain't worth that much, champ. Talk to him, Monty. Talk to him. Yes, sir, Nelson. Yes, sir. I got you. I got you, bro. Bud should take 60-40 for real, for real. I concur. Well, only that. Well, that's all we talking about. That's all we talking about. Everything else will happen in the ring. You feel me? Everything else will happen in the ring. This is all we talking about. That part right there. That part right there is all that matters. That's all that matters. Who go win and all that shit, we will find out after that part happen right there. We won't get nowhere until that part happen right there. That is the beginning of everything. That part right there. That's when we will start getting to where we need to get to. That's when we will start getting to where we need to get to once that happened. You feel me? And that's all we saying. That's all we saying. No, Bud is not a realist at the moment because Bud talking about a 50-50 fight and his ass don't deserve 50-50. So we can't say he's a realist at the moment. And I heard Bud contradict himself and say some bullshit. I never heard Errol Spence contradict himself. That's why I didn't pop you. I knew you had some sense, Ronald Adams. John said Ronald Adams, he act delusional at times. He do. He do. He coming out with that Bernie shit. He coming out with that Bernie shit. You feel me? And that shit don't be on point. That shit don't be on point. Funny McHale, what's going down, child? He told Errol Spence 60-40. Yeah, he was being sarcastic though when he talked to Miss Boxer. But he probably meant that shit as well. Shane to my Omega. He said, y'all on my ass, but Bud, my nigga. It's all right to try to fight for him, bro. It's all right. But at the end of the day, we got to talk them facts. The business of boxing is the only thing holding up the fight, period. That's what we got to get to. That's the first thing we got to get to. Right, we all fan of terms Bud Crawford. I like Bud too, but I use logic, bro. I'm B1 all day. I'm a B1 all day. I gotta put my computer charge in, y'all. Hold on. Hold on, Flake. Then kick my black ass out. They can still plug in. All right, I'm a fan of terms Bud Crawford, right? Even with this listen, even the ugly man, bro. Even the ugly man. I had to convince the ugly man, right, that Turnbull Crawford was a bad motherfucker. That boy used to shit on Turnbull Crawford so much. But now all of a sudden he's just the biggest Turnbull Crawford advocate. He ride for Turnbull Crawford like no other now. He ride for Bud Crawford like no other now. After Bud Crawford called him a motherfucking clown, and Monty B got receipts. I have receipts, homie. This video I'm gonna put on that boy gonna be fire. Fire, uppercut. Back up, Al. Plug him in the charger. There we go. Bob Ehrman's holding up the fight. Miami J Kid, I wish Bud would take the 60-40 just to prove a point that he's the better boxer. Listen, if you take the fight, if you take that and do what he got to do, he can prove it in the ring. He can prove it in the ring. Damn, motherfucker. You gotta prove it in the ring, bro. Bud is a good boxer, but he should take the 60-40 split. Because if he happens to beat Spence, then he could say he's the A side. But until then, Spence is the A side and has the right to ask for 60-40. Exactly, bro. That's all we saying. You can put it in the contract, the rematch. Now I get 60-40. You know what I'm saying? If you really believe you gonna do all the shit that you say you gonna do, everybody saying he gonna do this, he gonna do that. You know what I mean? Prove it, dog. Bud wants to make sure that ass beating to get is worth it. Facts. Terry Smooth, what's going down, champ? Great channel, fam. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. Bud wants to make sure that ass beating he gets will be real worth it. The money, exactly, Shayna. John Krim, I could say the same about you and everyone in this chat, but I'm not. I'm only here for the convo. I was just talking about Bud Crawford being the loser, not you, champ. 60-40 could also be the new duck. Bud is number one pound for pound, no debating. So Miami Kid J, you say 60-40 could also be the new duck. So how 60-40 the new duck and everybody agreeing that Errol Spence is 60-40, right? And pound for pound is no debate. Okay, what do pound for pound do? Do that put asses in the seats? Huh? Do you get a check for pound for pound? Do you get a belt for being pound for pound? Huh? Is it doing anything for Terrence Bud Crawford being pound for pound number one? Ask yourself that question. Because if he was pound for pound and it means so much, he fought Americana at 147, homie. He was a champion. So why didn't this fucking pay-per-view do better than what it did? You know, why didn't this pay-per-view do better than what it did? Y'all keep talking about pound for pound and accolades and shit. That shit don't add up to dollars. That shit don't add up to dollars. Oh boy, be on Punch Drunk Channel. We ain't worrying about that, John. You know we gonna cook his ass. Cook him and punch weak ass. Do y'all really know what pound for pound mean? It doesn't mean how many divisions you fought at. It means your style can be anyone in any division. Exactly, Omega. But they act like they get money for that shit. Shane said, I used to like Bud until he said Earl should take off his panties. He should take off his panties and fight him. Maybe Bud should take off his panties and fight Porter, Thurman, Manny, Mikey, Ugas. You feel me? The list goes on. But everybody ducking Bud though. Ronald Adams, I come for people on this YouTube shit, chap. It is what it is. Just YouTube. Salute, family. Oh, it's okay, Shayna. You know I got you, baby. I got you. I ain't gonna never make you look stupid. I got you, Queen. Ronald Adams, I come. Oh, you already read that. Bob only talking shit about Bud because he know Bud is leaving, so he trying to blemish Bud image. No, he not. No, he not. That's not true. That's not true at all. That's not true at all. Bob told Bud to get the fuck on. He don't care about Bud leaving. Bud sitting down trying to sign back with him. He won't even get him a sit down. So Bob told Bud to get the fuck on. Like, go on, go. You want to go? Get the fuck on. You know what I'm saying? Get the fuck on. He telling them to get the fuck on. Man. Bob is keeping it real. He just showed some love. Man, My bro Calvin Holmes, thank you so much. Oh, this is my bro Omega. Omega, why I'm always saying your damn old name, bro? Should have been knew that shit by now. Thank you so much, big brother, for the donation. Much love, much appreciated, bro. Much love, much appreciated, bro. Bud was being outboxed by Kell Brook for about 3 rounds. Yeah, but we know Bud is a slow starter. I wasn't worried. Even though he's being outboxed, I wasn't worried. For real, Omega, bro. Like, man. LeVar Cooper, what's going down, champ? How you feeling, bro? You can't be pound for pound #1 with Rick resume at 147. Errol Spence my #1 pound for pound fighter. But I don't knock nobody who got Bud. I don't knock nobody who got Canelo. My baby Sheena say, where is Bud going? He burned his bridges and going to PBC. Bud talks too much. Know what, Sheena? I think Al will still fuck with him. To be real, I think Al will still fuck with him. You know, Al care about the young black man. You want to see him do good. I think he'll still fuck with him, but he got to be smart enough to go over there. And with Bomac saying fuck Al Haymon, that might be a bad situation. You know what? You might be right, Shayna. You know, that's a lot of disrespect. But I think if they go to Al with a with an honest heart, I think he'll fuck with him. But man, I ain't gonna say it, but it's some fishy shit going on. There's some fishy shit going on, and I think down the line it's gonna come out. I think down the line it's gonna come out. Money make people do strange shit. Money make people do strange shit. Is it because Bud's with Top Rank? What you mean, Bad Tito? Is it because Bud is with Top Rank? What you mean? Elaborate. Is what because Bud is with Top Rank? Boy, he really the boogeyman. Gotta show some love to my brother Money, man. You always show me love, champ. You always show me love, big bro, and I always appreciate it. Just know that, man. Appreciate it, champ. Shayna, don't talk to me until you get your errors in order. Shayna can talk to anybody on this motherfucker, champ. Shayna can tell me to kick you, and I'm gonna kick your ass. So better watch how you talk to Shayna. Rodriguez Jackson, what's going down? Boat Hype, what's going down? Bud still can go to PBC. Al not petty, big facts. I agree. Bud will have a home with PBC. Money Brown TV, everything good, bro. I'm enjoying your show, champ. Yeah, everything good, brother. Everything good, my family. Just over here cooking on Bud. Watch Bud go to Eddie Hearn. I got a funny feeling about this. That's a possibility he might go to Eddie Hearn. I've been dealing with sharks for years. Exactly. Omega Red, you better have made that donation. Salute, fam. Nobody wants to fight Bud. That's a lie. That's a lie. Al lives a short. Big facts, John. Hey, Ronald Adam, ask Money about me. I always have money back. Oh, what's understood ain't got to be explained. You feel me? What's understood ain't got to be explained, homie. As long as you get what I'm saying, Ronald, exactly. Shannon said, thank you. You already know, Shannon. You already know, baby. It is what it is. But let's talk about this. Since they saying everybody ducking Bud. Bud got options now. He gonna have to pick something if he don't get Errol Spence. Right? That's the thing where I tell people. Sometimes you don't get the fight that you want right away. You don't get the fights that you want. So we might not get Errol and Bud when we want it. But that don't mean it ain't good fights in a division that can happen. Texas Bubba 6, what's going down? What's going down, bro? That don't mean it ain't other good fights that can happen in the division. You feel me? Now Mikey Garcia just called him out, but he said he won't fight him until he leave Bob Earn. But still, they're going to fight for you, right? Then you got your mandatory and Sean Porter. That's another hell of a fight for you, right? If you really want to do something, just because Earl beat Danny, don't mean Danny ain't a good fight for you. Doesn't mean Danny ain't a good fight. You see, that's what people get caught up in shit. Oh, he lost to this fighter. He lost. Danny is still a hell of a name with a hell of a resume. He's never been stopped, right? So go try to do something that nobody else has done to Danny Garcia. So Danny's out there. You got Ugas out there, right? Who beat you in the Olympics, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, in the amateurs, if I'm not mistaken. So when people be talking about, oh, don't nobody want to fight Bud, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. When you got a promoter trying to give motherfuckers $1 million that's worth more than $1 million to fight, there's some fishy shit going on. You know what I mean? So first of all, they got to come right with the business, bro. They have to come correct with the business, bro. If they not come correct with the business, they never go get a fight. Not with the big dogs. You know what I'm saying? Not with the big dogs. If you don't come correct with the business, you're not getting no fight from the big dogs, homie. That's just what that is. That's just what that is. You're not getting no fights with the big dogs. It ain't happening, Captain. It ain't happening. Man, I should never play. It ain't happening, bro. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna happen. You can call him a gatekeeper all you want to. That's what y'all fans, y'all be delusional sometimes, man. At work checks as well. Okay, y'all be delusional sometimes, bro. Can't remember where I heard it or if it's true. The ESJ say he didn't want to sit down with Bomac at the table. That's true. He said it. That's a fact. I won't lie about that. But because he know, right? Bomac go fuck the fight up. No, Bomac go fuck the fight up. Bud trying to beat up Rolly, but ain't trying to fight Gary Russell Jr., who actually punched him out. Damn, GD. Danny trash, and like you just said, he just a name. Mikey trash, straight clout chasing. First of all, who said he just a name? Ronald Adams. You can't be putting words in people's mouth on me. Because Danny Garcia ain't just a name, partner. Sorry. Sorry. Man, y'all got to start keeping it real, bro. But like I said, now that he got options out there, right? Is Bob Earn willing to pay some money because the contract up in September? The contract up in September. So now, one more fight, and then we're gonna see what's up. We're gonna see what's up. We're gonna see what's going on with Bud. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna see what's going on with Bud. And then you got people trying to tell him not to go to PBC. Oh, don't go to PBC. Don't do this, don't do that. Why not? Why not? But I'm gonna tell y'all like this. Hold on. Yup, Shayna, he did. But you know, I kept a G. I said Bud because I knew he meant Bud. Hold up, Ron. You made plenty errors. And you call your favorite fighter Bud. So what that means, Shayna? He calling Bud ass, right? He calling turns Bud Crawford ass. You calling Bud Crawford ass, son. You'd have called them ass. So they was top competition before Earl fought them. But since Earl beat them, they trashed. Laugh out loud. This the ridiculous shit to have people against Bud. Facts, dog. Facts. Facts. You just called Bud Crawford ass. You just said it. I just said what? Because I didn't just say that Danny Garcia is just a name, bro. I probably said they said he's just a name, but I know that ain't come out of my mouth. I said Danny Garcia is still a credible opponent. People need to quit. They need to get off the shit because fans, right? When somebody take losses, they want to just say, "Oh, he's done. He's washed up." No, he's not. No, he's not. I say go do something different that somebody never did to Danny. Go try to knock him out. Nobody never knocked him out before. Nobody never knocked out Danny Garcia. So go try to do something different than other people did. Because Danny is still a name. He ain't just no name. I said he's still a name. If that's what you're saying. I ain't say he's just a name. He's still a name is different than he's just a name. Danny is still a big player in this game, dog. You best believe that. Danny fan base ain't left him yet. Hell yeah, Sheena baby. Hell yeah. His fan base ain't left him yet. So we need to get on that old horse, and let's see what he gonna do. Let's see what he gonna do. Because his fight's out there for him. He just gotta get his promoter to make him. His promoter to make him. And another thing, check this out, fam. And I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna fucking say it. It is what it is. Al Haymon is a manager. Bomac has turned Bud Crawford manager. So if Bud Crawford wants to go to PBC, he need to make Al his manager / advisor. That knocks Bomac pay cut. That take money out of Bomac pockets. So Bomac will say fuck PBC. Understand me? He will say fuck PBC. Timothy Bradley kept his wife as his manager because he kept the money in-house. He kept all the money in-house, which was smart on Timothy Bradley's part. You feel me? But Bomac don't want to lose that paycheck. He don't want to lose it. I don't knock him. I don't knock him at all. I wouldn't want to lose a paycheck neither. But Al Haymon's going to teach you a different business, son. Al Haymon's going to teach you how to keep money in your pocket instead of putting it out. Al Haymon care for the fighters. The fighters win with Al Haymon. Al want the fighters to win at the end of the day because they don't want putting their life on the line. So if Bud was to go to Al Haymon would have them cut out Bomac, force the manager side, right? You don't have a promoter. You got to talk for yourself, but you want to get exposure, but you want to keep bigger. You want to keep the biggest percentage of your money in your pocket and in your bank. You feel me? But to each his own. I ain't the one stepping on toes. I'm just saying what it is. To each his own. You feel me? To each his own. So we'll see how that play out. We'll see how that play out. We will see how that play out. So that's another part of why they keep him Bud for going to PBC. Another part. But at the end of the day, Bud is going to have to make a decision. He's going to have to make a decision. Feel me? Bob telling you, fuck you to your face. He don't want nothing else to do with you. So you should, that ship should just be gone. You know what I mean? That should be gone. If you want a promoter, he might end up with Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn gonna be on his ass. But I think the best place for you to go is to fucking PBC, dog. That's where all the big dogs at. That's where the big money at. And if you can't get it, then, you know what I'm saying? You'll be in the same boat going to the zone. I'm gonna tell you that right now. You might be in the worst boat if you go to the zone. You might be in the worst boat, to be real with you. Shane said, at Omega Red, I can't stop laughing. Monty said he called his favorite fighter ass. He did. He said, but he did. That was him, baby. I'm not knocking anything. I'm saying what I see at Ronald Adams. Fuck Womack, he clouding Bud's judgments. I ain't gonna say fuck him, but that's their business over there. True that Bud needs to go to PBC. That's where all the fighters at. That's where all the fighters at. You know what I'm saying? That's where all the fighters at. So if you go over there to the zone, Eddie Hearn gonna have you fighting UK fighters. You know what I mean? Might get your ass a fight with Josh Kelly, somebody of that nature, Josh Kelly. He gonna have you fighting UK fighters, and you still ain't gonna be touching the PBC fighters, right? Because Eddie Hearn not even doing business with PBC for real. He's not. He didn't even want to get Charlo a fight with fucking with the boys he had over there with Andre and them. If you want the fight, you have to come over here unless it's no fight. You know, we can pay you good. He tried to get him to sign with him and shit. They're not leaving no goddamn Al for you. What's going down, CJ? They're not leaving Al Haymon for your ass, buddy. Better believe they're not leaving Al Haymon for you. Ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen, Captain. Feel me? Ain't gonna happen, Captain. You know what I'm saying? Ain't gonna happen. Earn don't want the WBO belt to go to PBC. He might lose it before he goes to PBC. What you think? He ain't losing that title. Who you gonna put him in? Who Earn gonna put him in a ring with to lose the title against that he got at 147? You feel me? Earn don't even got another big fighter at 147 to put him in on the lose against. He tried to bring Jose Ramirez up to be a fight for him. So it's nobody that he got at PBC, right? That's gonna whoop Terrence Bud Crawford. On top rank that he has at 147 that's gonna whoop Terrence Bud Crawford. Nah, it ain't gonna happen. Sorry, it ain't gonna happen, champ. He ain't got a good fight to rob Bud with. You know, Bud gonna whoop whomever else he put in the ring with him. I got Bud beating everybody at 147 besides Errol Spence, but it ain't gonna be easy. AB is proof a fighter will get paid with Al Haymon and PBC. Facts. Facts, champ. Big facts. Big facts. That's true, Bad Tito, but who do we got at 147 to gift the belt to? You know what I'm saying? Who do we got? Don't really have nobody, bro. Shouldn't say especially Horn. They just got to make it to 12 rounds, bro. Okay, but I'm asking you, said they just got to make it to 12 rounds. But who do he have at 147 to put in the ring with Terrence Bud Crawford that's going to make it 12 rounds? Who do we have over there that Bud ain't going to beat the fuck out of? So they ain't going to even be able to take the fight from him. See what I mean? So to even try to fuck Bud around, you gotta have somebody. You gotta have somebody. That's a fact. But let me talk about this fight, y'all. We'll have to talk about two more fights, and then we can ride up out of here. And I appreciate y'all for riding with me. Much love to everybody. You feel me? Um, Maurice Hooker and Virgil Ortiz. That's gonna be a good scrap. It's gonna be a good scrap. You feel me? Bomac came. We was on everything boxing today. Bomac came in and said, "Could y'all hype that fight up a little bit?" So we gonna talk about it. And we know Maurice Hooker is with Bomac. He over there in the Bud count with Bomac now. Now it depends on how good Maurice Hooker has gotten with Bomac. Have they worked on his defense? We know Mo got some offense in him. We know he got some offense in him. You feel me? Have they worked on his defense? That's what it's gonna come down to. Because Maurice Hooker, he never showed no defense to me. You know what I'm saying? He gonna have to get better with that. You have to get better with the defense. You have to get better with timing where other time the other people punch and start blocking some shit. Because fighting the Virgil Ortiz, that young ass kid, he got a lot of energy and he want to go in there and knock you the fuck out. Right? So it's gonna be a banger, but I think Virgil Ortiz is a little smarter in my opinion. But Maurice Hooker got the experience in the ring. He got the experience. So it's gonna come down to could Maurice, take Virgil Ortiz's shot first of all, and could he land his shot, which I believe he could. And I think Virgil Ortiz can't go in there overconfident. He can't go in there overconfident because Maurice Hooker can punch. Like I said, we know he got offense. It's gonna come down to the defense. It's gonna come down to the defense. Can he be careful in the ring? Right now, we know he's getting good work over there in Bomac camp, depending on who he's sparring with. But I'm looking forward to see could Bomac make him better with the defense and with his foot movement. So he's going to have to use his length, his reach, because he got an 8-inch reach advantage over Virgil Ortiz. He's going to have to use the length and the reach, try to get the right range and distance. Don't force nothing, but go in there on point. You know what I'm saying? Go in there on point. So it's going to be a hell of a fight. It's going to be a hell of a fight. I still see Virgil Ortiz winning that fight, right? But I do give Maurice Hooker a chance. I give him a damn good chance. Because Virgil Ortiz has never been punched by somebody as hard as Maurice Hooker can punch. And Maurice Hooker going to be throwing. He's going to be throwing, right? So if he can get in there and land that shot on Virgil Ortiz ass to get his respect and make his ass go through some shit that he never went through, Maurice Hooker put himself in a good position to win that fight. A good position, but he got to work the jab. You got to be smart. You can't take too much punishment. You know what I'm saying? You can't get in there and take too much punishment early on at that. Damn sure don't take too much punishment early on. You feel me? But get in there and be smart. Like you've been hit by big punches before. Maurice Hooker has been hit by big punches before. Virgil Ortiz haven't. He haven't. So what happened if Maurice Hooker catches his ass and put him down? Because I think Maurice Hooker can drop him. I do. I really think he can drop him. That's how much power we got. So what happened if Virgil Ortiz get caught with a shot from Maurice Hooker? How do the kid react? You know what I'm saying? How do you face adversity? It's going to come down to can you handle adversity? You feel me? But it's going to be a good scrap. Hooker can't handle Ortiz is relentless like Spence. We're going to find out. We're going to find out. But Virgil Ortiz is a hell of a puncher. You feel me? He's a hell of a puncher. But what happened when your ass get cracked? That's what it's going to come down to. What happened when your ass get cracked? Can you take it like you give it? Can you take it like you give it? So we going to find out. But that's one hell of a fight, man. It's going down in Dallas. We know they're going to have fans in attendance. And if Virgil Ortiz can win that fight, he put himself in position for a title eliminator. You know what I mean? He put himself in position for a title eliminator. If it's not already a title eliminator, you know, so that'll do great things for him. Maurice Hooker win the fight. It shows that he can hang in out with the big dogs, and you just beat an up and coming fighter, and you put yourself in a position for another title. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna see how that plays out, but it's gonna be fan friendly. It's gonna be fan friendly, and I do give Maurice Hooker a chance in that fight because, like I say, he do got pop, and he got the experience. He's the experienced fighter in the ring. You know, you've been on that stage before. Go out there and act like it. Show up and show out. Because I'm going for Maurice Hooker. I'm pulling for Maurice Hooker to beat Virgil Ortiz's ass. Feel me? I'm pulling for Maurice Hooker to beat Virgil Ortiz's ass. But, you know, I see Virgil Ortiz winning that fight. And I think Virgil Ortiz going to win by knockout. You know what I'm saying? I think he going to win by knockout. You feel me? But I'm going to see how good he got with Bomac. Hopefully, like I say, Bomac worked on that defense with him because that's what he's going to need going into that fight with Virgil Ortiz. You're going to need some defense. Got to think in there and don't just be in there throwing and be throwing. You feel me? But it's going to be one hell of a fight. And the second fight I'm going to touch on, fam, and we got 33 people in the building. Let your boy get 3 donations. Show some love to the ones who donate, like my brother Omega. Appreciate the love. Ronald Adam, appreciate the love, fam. So check this out. This is the second fight. Corey Frampton, Jamel Hearn. Jamel Hearn is another fighter over in the Bomac camp. We know he's about to defend his title, I think, for the 3rd time now, if I'm not mistaken. This will be the 3rd time he defends this title. Could be the 2nd. Could be the 2nd. But, you know, that's going to be a good scrap. And I'm pulling for Jamel Hearn, but I think Corey Frampton going to win. And it's sad that I'm saying this shit, but I got to keep it real. I got to keep it real. You feel me? I feel like Corey Frampton is going to win. But Jamel Hearn have a good chance to win that fight as well. He has a good chance to win that fight as well. But Bomac is going to have him on his shit because he's going across the pond. He's going across the pond. So Bomac got to have Jamel Hearn all the way on his shit. Jamel going to have to be more sharper than he was in his last fight. Way more sharper, champ. This Corey Frampton is one hell of a fighter. He's one hell of a fighter. And if you let him think in the ring, he will make your ass look stupid. You feel me? If you let this boy think in the ring, he will make you look stupid. So this is going to come down to, it's going to be a boxing match. You know what I'm saying? Because Jamel Hearn is not a pressure fighter. So it's going to be a boxing match. So it's going to come down to, could Hearn outthink Corey Frampton? Could he outthink Corey Frampton? I believe he could. But I just think Corey Frampton might be on this level. He might, especially over in this country too, he might be on this shit, man. And what I seen from Jamel Hearn and what I seen from Corey Frampton, I think Corey Frampton is the better fighter, right? I think he's the better fighter. And I think he might beat Jamel that night, man. But I'm pulling for my brother Jamel. I'm pulling for him. I want him to win. I want Maurice Hooker to win. But I think Bomac might take 2 losses, bro. He might take 2 losses. Black Star Sports TV was going down, champ. He might take 2 losses, bro. I don't want him to take those losses. I want Bomac to win those fights. But like I said, when I'm looking at Corey Frampton and Jamel Hearn, I'm looking at Corey Frampton as the better boxer, you know, and I think he pulled it out. I'm looking at Virgil Ortiz, you know, as the big puncher and the younger fighter. For as Maurice Hooker, who got a little miles on him, but got to sharpen up his defense, you know. So they both got opportunities to win the fights. They both got what they need in the toolbox to win a fight. But could they put that shit together at the right time? You feel me? Could they put it together at the right time? That's what it's going to come down to. And Bomac got to do some hell of a coaching. This going to say a lot about Bomac coaching right here. It's going to say a lot about his coaching. So now, if he come out on top, that's some big dog shit. But with that being said, the winner of Corey Frampton and Jamel Hearn has to see Shakur Stevenson. And I don't think neither one of them get past Shakur Stevenson, right? Neither one get past that kid. But I'm gonna let them have their moment because they haven't finished up yet. The winner of that fight, I'm going to salute them, man. And it's going to be a hell of a fight. It's going to be one hell of a fight. You feel me? So those are two fights that we'll be looking out for. We know one in February and one is in May. In March. So they back to back. So Womack will be on the road back to back. You know what I'm saying? From Dallas to matter of fact, from the UK back to Dallas. You know, so it's gonna be interesting, man. I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to it. This is gonna be two interesting fights, fam. Two interesting fights. But that's my time, fam. I've been going for 2 hours and 30 minutes. Fred about to come on too. So it's all love, man. I appreciate y'all for riding with the boy. Appreciate you, my baby Sheena, my brother Omega Red. You feel me? Cassandra Mason, I think she shook out. You know, Ronald Adams came through showing love. Black Star Sports TV. Bad Tito, Omega, I said Omega. Rob Sportsman Lee, CJ, Nelson Umansa, my brother Marcus Davis. You know, everybody came through showing love. John Kramer, Gravy Davy, Texas Bubble. Feel me? Y'all know y'all is, man. I appreciate y'all, champ. Appreciate y'all, man. Drew Mack, you came in at the ass end, Drew Mack. Why you come in at the ass end, Drew? Or was you sitting your ass in here listening all the time and ain't say nothing, dog? Gotta start showing more love, man. Knockout boxing, what's going down? Yeah, Hook Ortiz gonna be a toss-up, man. But they gotta be on their shit. They gotta be on their shit, dog. Yes, sir, Sheena. Yes, sir, baby. Yes, sir. Sheena, is that you on that pitch in the water? Yes, sir, man. I've been cooking for 2 hours and 30 minutes, bro. I've been here cooking for a minute, dog. I've been here cooking for a minute. Appreciate you, man. It was a good show. It was a good show. Busy, boss. We'll link mine. No doubt, Drew. Man, you know you're welcome anytime, bro. You welcome anytime I'm on, just let me know. You got the number, bro. Just hit me up. Just hit me up, dog. You can jump right on this thing. Yes, Shana, that's you. Okay. You say you just heard what I said. Yeah, Drew, you know I gotta keep it real, man. You know? Gotta keep it real, bro. Cannot lie to the people. I cannot lie to the people. I will not lie to the people. You understand? Just chill all the way around the board, bro. That's how I'm raised. That's how I'm made. You feel me? I'm gonna die like this. Oh, Mega, you already know it's all love, big bro. Thank you for the donation, champ. Money expense fight. Oogles, the WBA scrap is in the grass. Yep, that's true. One more for the books. Keep up the great work. Appreciate you, Ronald Adams, bro. Appreciate you, champ. Much love, bro. Gravy David, peace out, my brother. But if Spence, let me leave on this note, y'all. Listen, if Spence don't get Bud, right? Let's just say Bud and Porter, they fight each other. That leaves Spence out there with Ugas and Thurman, right? I don't know if Thurman want to come back and jump right into the ring with Errol Spence. You know him. He always, it's the get back here. It's the get back here. So I don't trust his ass coming back, jumping right in the ring with Errol Spence, right? So if that lead Ugas out there, I'm okay with that fight, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm okay with it. You feel me? Ugas is a hell of a fighter. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he deserved a title shot, in my opinion. I feel like he deserved a title shot. He put in the work. You know what I'm saying? And we'll just see, dog. We'll just see. But I'm okay with it. But if he can't get Bud, if he can't get Pacquiao, if Bud go fight Porter, you feel me? Then we gotta let that be. Drew Mack say 2-time trainer of the year, just trying to get other fighters better. Oh, no doubt, no doubt. Listen, I fuck with, man, you know I fuck with you. I fuck with your pops heavy, bro. Right? But I'm looking at Maurice Hooker. I'm looking at Jamel Hearn, right? And he took Jamel Hearn. He made Jamel Hearn the champion. You got to give him all the credit in the world. You feel me? When Jamel Hearn lost to Memphis, right? When he lost to Ladarius Miller, I thought he was gonna beat Ladarius Miller. You feel me? I thought he was gonna beat Ladarius Miller because you're the Olympian. I thought you had the better boxing skills. But when Jamel Hearn lost to Ladarius Miller, I was like, oh man, he ain't gonna be world champion, dog. He ain't gonna be world champion. But Bomac made him a world champion. I respect that to the fullest. I respect that to the fullest, Drew. You hear me? Maurice Hooker, I'm looking to see how much more better he got with your pops. I'm trying to see that y'all work on defense and count because we all know Mo. Mo got offense. He can fight. He's a fighting motherfucker. He got offense. I'm looking to see that they get the defense a little bit tighter going up against somebody like Virgil Ortiz, who's a big puncher. But the vice versa is Virgil Ortiz never been hit by a big puncher, right? Because Mo can crack. And he got range and distance. So if he keeping that range and distance on Virgil Ortiz's ass and he catch him with that power, how do Virgil Ortiz respond to that shit? You feel me? But Mo being Mo, man, I just don't want him to resort back to what he do. You know what I mean? And end up getting clipped by that kid. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going for Mo Hooker. I'm going for Jamel Hearn, 120%. But I gotta keep it real. I think Virgil Ortiz might come out on top. I think Corey Frampton might come out on top. But I'm pulling for your pops. I'm pulling for the brothers, man. I'm pulling for them. Thurman is my preference. Ugas is the WA regular champ. Yep, I know. But I ain't mad at Ugas at all. Tank versus Garcia is now a bigger fight than Crawford and Spence. No, sir. Stop it. No. Big fight, not bigger than Errol Spence and turns Bud Crawford. I like Ugas. Me too, Omega. No, it ain't that big dog Willie. Big facts, Omega. My brother, main man, was going down, big bro. Was going down, bro. That big dog Willie. No win here. Big facts. Ortiz got a chin. Tank, T.O. I think bigger than, man, y'all crazy out y'all mind. Y'all crazy. Or y'all crazy, y'all crazy. Stop it. Stop it. Really, stop it. Errol Spence numbers are bigger than Gervonta Davis numbers. Understand that. Errol Spence numbers are bigger than Gervonta Davis numbers. I just told y'all right now, right? I just told y'all that the most favorite boxers on the Fox Sports mobile app, Errol Spence number 1, Danny number 3. Errol Spence number 1, Danny number 2, Wilder number 3, Tank is number 4. Number 4. Errol Spence is number 1. So if you put Spence and Bud in there with each other at the welterweight division, right? A unification bout for 3 scraps, right? For 3 scraps. Come on, man. Ain't nothing more competitive than that. But the heavyweights. That's it. Just the heavyweights. Or if Canelo go fight fucking Charlo, you know what I'm saying? If Canelo go fight Charlo, then that might be competition. But other than that, no sir. No sorry, Bob. Spence versus Bud is the biggest in boxing. Big facts, big bro. What were Pacquiao, Brown, and pay-per-view numbers? I think they did like 400,000. Oh, my main man. I'm happy main man here before I go too, because main man, I seen you say that. So you said shouldn't Bronner get more if he step into the ring? No, Bronner shouldn't get more, main man. You want to know why? Because he lost. He lost, right? But those are his pay-per-view numbers because he helped did it, right? But the thing was, Bronner let his steam go down. He let his steam go down. And my question to you, main man, is if that's the logic, right? If you're saying because of we talking about the pay-per-view numbers, then if y'all looking at the accolades, right? Because y'all say Bud should get 50-50 because he's the number 1 pound-for-pound fighter. He was the undisputed champion, and he's the champion right now. So why didn't Julius Indongo get 50-50 when he was the unified champion, my brother? Julius Indongo was unified, Bud was unified. Why didn't Julius Indongo get 50-50 against Terrence Bud Crawford? Right? You want to know why he didn't get 50-50 against Terrence Bud Crawford? Because Terrence Bud Crawford was the bigger name. Terrence Bud Crawford put more asses in the seats. That's why. That's why he didn't get 50-50. You feel me? That's why he didn't get 50-50, champ. Canelo versus GGG did 1 million plus. What the fuck is you talking about, Don Dada? What are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about? You sound stupid as fuck. That's how I know you one of them niggas that got a channel. You in here on the fucking thing. I just said Errol Spence, Bud Crawford, right? unless Canelo going to fight Charlo or the heavyweight boys fight, nobody is bigger. So man, sit your ass down. And if Canelo probably go fight Charlo, it might not still be bigger than Errol Spence and turns Bud Crawford. So what the hell is she talking about? You ain't getting off yet, bro. Oh, I'm about to get off, bro. Yeah, I was just touching on a few things, bro. I'm about to go now. But y'all know what it is, man. It's your boy Manny. It's the NSBC moving. Ain't nobody safe in these streets. Hit them thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you want to donate. OG Money on Cash App. Treyhampton52@gmail.com on PayPal. If you can't, just tell a friend and tell a friend. Hit the subscribe button, like, comment, share the video. And y'all know what it is, man. Big dog status. My brother main man say, AB sold more units than Earl and more accomplished. He should get 60% according to the Spence logic. No, he shouldn't. No, he shouldn't. You want to know why? AB only fought on one pay-per-view. On one pay-per-view, right? He fought on one pay-per-view. One. Right? Now, what is Errol Spence doing right now, man? What have you done for me lately, man? Answer me that. What have you done for me lately? Errol Spence has headlined one pay-per-view after another pay-per-view after another pay-per-view, right? So when you talk about he sold more pay-per-views than Errol Spence, no, he didn't. Put all Errol Spence pay-per-views together and then tell me who got the bigger numbers between Errol Spence and Adrian Bronner. So you can't sit up there and say he did more units than Errol Spence because he didn't. Errol Spence is at 1 million units. He's at 1 million. And Bronner is at what, 400,000? Right? 400,000. So it still don't add up. It still don't add up. And that's a fact, Jack. That's a fact. But I'm out, family. Much love, y'all. Y'all know what it is. Main man, to the next one. Come on here, chap. I will be back tomorrow at 8, and we can talk about these things. Peace out, Sheena, baby.